For Cyclones TV, I'm Nick Brunker. It's day number 1 of training camp here at US Bank Arena as a crew of 26 is hoping to make the team come October 19th when the Cyclones and Wheeling Nailers play on the ice that you see behind me. Of course, excitement is high for everybody in the locker room, including Cyclones captain Mathieu Aubin, who is back for his 8th season as a pro. But he says despite his long tenure here, it's always just as exciting to get back on the ice.
Every year, like in the summer, you're just waiting for this, for the season to start again. I mean, the first month, you're like, okay, you're getting a little break. But after that, you're just like, oh, I wish the season was like right now, and then keep playing. So, every year it's always an exciting to be back.
And with 11 players returning from last year's squad, Aubin says they're primed for a solid start to 2013-14.
We have all the players from last year that we needed back, and now with all the addition of the new guy getting sent down, it looks like it's going to be a pretty, very good team.
One of the Cyclones' best players down the stretch and into the postseason was forward Mike Embach, who is back for a second season in Cincinnati. But with 26 players, including himself, trying to make the team in this year's club, he expects training camp to be as competitive as ever.
All the guys are already here. Well, last year we did it for 2 weeks, and then we had an overhaul overnight, like 15 new guys came in. So now they're here, everybody knows what to expect. It's going to be new coach, same system, same team, so we just got to go out and work hard. It's great, especially, you're familiar with everybody. It makes learning the systems, playing together, everything, it's easier. We already did it for a year for the most part. But we got some guys to replace from last year, a couple new pieces, so we'll see how everybody fits in this week at training camp.
New Cyclones head coach Ben Simon says he's happy with the progress in day number 1. It gives him a good gauge on where players are at coming into day 1 of training camp.
Yeah, day 1 was good. It was a good work day to see some of the guys in a small group setting. We did 2 different groups, and it was a hard day for a lot of the guys, but I think very productive. We got a few system things knocked out, and we're able to tell where the guys are at with their conditioning level.
And with the number of players heavily outweighing the number of available spots, Simon says everyone will need to be at their best in order to make the club.
The first few days you'll get a good indication of where they are with their compete level and their work level. So that to me is huge. And then once we get up to play exhibition games, you can kind of get an idea of their hockey sense. You can't really duplicate and replicate a game situation, but the games in Alaska will be the final measuring stick.
The team's back on the ice again tomorrow for another ice session before they board a plane to Alaska. That'll be Sunday, and then of course the 2 preseason games to follow on Tuesday and Wednesday. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and of course right here on Cyclones TV as training camp continues. I'm Nick Brunker, and this is Cyclones TV.